Hey y'all, LoveDivineWisdom here. I've got your weekly reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus water signs for the week of September 14th through September 20th, 2020. So let's get started here. On Monday, we've got the energy of the Seven of Cups in reverse. So whenever I see this card, and I'm noticing actually. Interesting. I've never noticed that there seems to be a little skull right here on this cup. But I noticed initially this wreath here, which is often indicative of some type of victory that you're going towards or some type of obstacle that you're moving through. Maybe you're waiting to hear back from somebody about some sort of opportunity that you've been pursuing. But with this Seven of Cups in reverse, it's often indicative of, you might be taking action on some dreams or some opportunities, actually, that you, these might be all opportunities or offers. You might finally be taking action on these opportunities or offers that you've been having. Or that you have been given or waiting for. It's no longer just something that this person is dreaming about. This is often, when it's blacked out like this, it reminds me of just something that's happening in your subconscious rather than something that's happening in the physical plane, the conscious and the waking plane. And since I noticed this skull here, it kind of reminds me of the concept of death, especially within this deck, is it's just something that you are moving through. There's been a phase here that you're transitioning into something new. Again, maybe you've been waiting to hear back about an offer, or you've been kind of in contemplation about actually moving forward with an offer, an opportunity, or just some dreams that you might have been having. So I feel like there is some action steps being taken here finally on Monday. And if not, if you're still feeling like you are in like a dream-like type state, I would suggest being more realistic about what your goals are and what your expectations are, and then you can adjust, or reprioritize how you go about your day to match those expectations or to meet those expectations. On Tuesday, we've got the Sun in reverse, so I feel like there might be some feelings of limitations, even though maybe in your external, you might be surrounded by a very supportive or safe environment. But the Sun in reverse is kind of indicative to me of some self-sabotage. Maybe in your mind things aren't going exactly or according to plan, but it's still very positive energy. Like you're still very much being supported and in a safe environment. I think in terms of being creative or just feeling like you can be yourself, there might be some energy here of self-sabotage, some self-limiting thinking. I'm noticing the type of like crown, the flowerish crown on top of this kid's head, and that's kind of, I'm feeling a little bit like honestly, in terms of creativity, you might want to get back in touch with things that you have been inspired by as a child, and thinking about the ways in which you felt very maybe free or creative, like without bound or without being held back by anything. Maybe you might benefit from allowing yourself to have dreams, or again to kind of go back to when you were a kid and think about what you were passionate about, or just like what genuinely made you very happy and you felt the most genuine, I guess. On Wednesday, we've got the Three of Wands in reverse. So Wednesday, you might be experiencing some type of setback or delay. If you've been waiting to hear back from something, again, here's this. You've been waiting to hear back from something, or you've been trying to plan something out in regards to, wands are often indicative of, things that you're passionate about, things that you're wanting to take action towards, some plans that you had. There are either some setbacks here on Wednesday, or you are completely reconfiguring how you would like to proceed forward and what you would like to proceed forward with. Again, so far I haven't really seen anything in the external that's holding you back, or changing your mind or causing some delays here. This seems to be more of a self restart type of energy. Thursday, we've got this hanged person in reverse. Excuse me, you've just got this hanged person upright. It's interesting that I said in reverse, which definitely has some significance here if I said it, because you might have been on the fence or back and forth, possibly with being accepting to some sort of new mindset or some new type of perspective, maybe about how you've been going about things. Maybe you're having some realizations about, some hobbies or some interests that you have put off, and maybe you're rethinking why you've been putting those things off. There's definitely some time that you're spending here on Thursday kind of contemplating and thinking about what you've been doing up to this point, certainly. And I feel like there are some very positive realizations coming here. Maybe you've been asking the universe or some spirit for some support or some answers, and I feel like this is going to be some very good energy to be receiving some of those divine answers or divine messages. On Wednesday, here again, we've got some replanning. And, we were at the 3 on Wednesday, and now we've moved down to the 2. So there is certainly an energy here of replanning. You're rethinking your next move or what you would like your next move to be. Maybe there are some responsibilities in your home life or in your surroundings that have kind of you've had to take into consideration as far as moving forward. And while you are having or wanting to have bigger plans for yourself, or even make a move somewhere physically, because I do have some water here in both of these cards, maybe there has been some plans of travel that you've been put on delay. You're really, it's a good opportunity to be replanning, rethinking, rechecking in with yourself, reprioritizing, looking at your responsibilities, what you are able to do in relation to your environment, your home life, and where you would like to be going. Maybe all that's left is to actually just make any move in a forward direction and just see where that takes you, instead of being so fearful and being afraid to show up in the world, possibly. Saturday, we've got this Knight of Wands. I love this. There's definitely some passionate movement here. This person is moving towards, they're being driven by things that they are passionate about, things that give them life. And there's a lot of action steps being taken here. And I love this card because this person is not held back by any worries or concerns or fears. They just go. There is some sort of boundary, as opposed to the Knight of Swords, where there's absolutely no boundary or structure and they're just going forward. There is some sort of drive here, that some sort of drive and focus here, that you're really making a move on Saturday. Taking some sort of leap or risk here. And Sunday, I really like this. We've got the Lovers here. There is some sort of realization about a big choice in your life that's needed to be made. Maybe this can be within any type of partnership. Doesn't have to be traditionally romantic. It could be creative. A big choice that you're making to move forward with this person. This could also just be about a choice that is important to you, aligning your values with the actions that you have been taking recently. And I like this angel up here because it's often indicative of the universe kind of blessing the choices that you're making. Or I guess that's could be metaphorically, but it just is saying that the choices that you're making are in your best benefits. They're in your highest frequency range, I guess, or they are. It's indicative of you making good choices for yourself, such that you are benefited the most. So the tendency or the energy focus for this week, look at this, we've got this Knight of Swords in reverse like we were just talking about. Okay, there's definitely been a lot of talk here about planning and replanning. With this Knight of Swords in reverse, I feel like there will be a tendency to want to just move forward just for the sake of moving forward. And I feel like this, you should avoid doing that. I feel like the focus here will be to kind of calm down the tenseness between trying to move forward with a plan and a very focused purpose versus just jumping into something because you feel like you need to move forward. I feel like just jumping into something because you feel like you need to move forward, whether that be the motive be from anxiety or fear or tension, I feel like that is not the best course of action for you during this week. I feel like the focus this week will be how to kind of calm these triggering emotions down, so you're not feeling emotionally overwhelmed. So you're able to, have more of a focus here in terms of what you're moving towards. Your advice for this week, we've got the Six of Pentacles here. So to me, this is a feeling of, if you've been having some support during this time, I feel like the tendency to have tension or feel anxiety could cause some straining between you and these other connections that you're having. So it's always helpful to have a very grateful mindset and to be treating your contacts or connections with fairness and gratitude. And that's kind of what I feel like the advice for this week here is. This could be maintaining some sort of sense of balancing with these scales here within yourself. What are you doing that is most genuine to you? I feel like you being the most genuine to yourself versus what you feel like other people want you to do is being advised here. Your oracle card for this week, do I believe I am worthy? You are worthy, you are deserving, you are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim the life that you have dreamt up. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. Today's soul action, for a big goal or dream you have, ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? Today's mantra, I am worthy of it all. So thanks for watching Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus water signs. I hope this resonated with you, and I'll see you another time.